Okay, so ready to like jump into another deep dive.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Uh, so today was to be looking at IELTS speaking exams.
Okay.
Um, and specifically like how to give good answers to those kind of basic questions.
Right.
Um, the ones like, what's your job?
Yeah.
Where are you from? That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we're going to be looking at this through the lens of a video from IELTS Advantage on YouTube.
Cool.
Um, and I think the reason this is so interesting is because we've all been there, right? Like
Yeah.
in an exam or even just like,
Any kind of high pressure situation.
yeah, exactly. Like you just get asked the question and your brain just freezes
Oh, yeah, totally.
and you just give like a one-word answer.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just hope that they move on.
But like with the IELTS exam, it's not that easy.
No, you can't really get away with that.
You really can't.
Yep.
So we're going to learn how to avoid that today.
For sure. And I think what's really important to remember is that the IELTS examiners aren't just looking for like basic information.
Yeah.
They want to see your skills.
Exactly. They want you to like demonstrate your fluency, your vocabulary, all of that good stuff.
So a one-word answer is not going to cut it.
No, not at all.
I mean, like they're literally looking at grammatical range and accuracy, lexical resource, all that.
Right. And you can't show that with just one word.
No, definitely not. So what I thought was interesting was that the expert in the video actually recommends storytelling,
Oh, that's cool.
like to answer these kinds of questions,
Yeah.
which seems kind of counterintuitive in an exam setting.
I guess so, but it actually makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
when you think about it because it helps you to relax and be more natural.
Yeah. And it also gives you a chance to use more interesting language.
Right. And that's exactly what the examiners want to see.
Totally. So how does this actually work?
Right.
Like, how do you turn your job into a story?
Well, like let's say you're a flight attendant.
Yeah.
The expert in the video uses that example.
Okay.
And the flight attendant in the example connected her job to her desire to travel the world.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, it was something she had always wanted to do ever since finishing high school. And then she talked about like the training process and how it had given her all these different skills.
Right. I remember that she didn't just say like, I serve drinks.
Oh, no, definitely not.
She talked about like problem solving, assisting passengers, even acting as a first responder sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. She went beyond the obvious, and that made it much more interesting.
And it also let her demonstrate a wider range of vocabulary and fluency.
Absolutely. And it wasn't just a memorized script either.
Right. It felt much more genuine and engaging.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, how can our listeners apply this to their own lives?
Right. Like, what if you're not a flight attendant?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if you're an accountant?
Well, you can still find stories there.
Okay.
Like maybe you could talk about a particularly challenging project where you had to use your problem-solving skills.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could share a funny anecdote about a time when you had to explain complex financial concepts to someone who didn't understand anything.
I like that.
Yeah, it's all about finding those moments that highlight not just what you do, but how you do it.
Right. So you're showcasing those soft skills that examiners are looking for.
Exactly.
So what stands out to you as the key takeaway here for our listener?
I think the biggest thing is to be prepared. Like, think about these potential stories beforehand.
Right.
That way, you'll be ready to deliver a captivating answer even under pressure.
So basically brainstorm.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like what makes your job unique? What challenges have you overcome? All that kind of stuff.
Right, because the more you prepare, the better you'll do.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, that was a great deep dive.
It was, and I think it was a really useful one too.
Definitely.
Hopefully our listeners can take some of these tips and apply them to their own IELTS speaking exams.
I hope so too.
Well, right till next time, happy studying.
See ya.
Bye.